Hey everyone, today we're going to talk about one of my favorite topics, food on cruise ships. Today we're going to talk all about the included, not free, I get it, the included food on your Carnival Venezia cruise. Let's get into it. Hey everyone, John here from Byte Size Cruises. Welcome to our channel. If you love cruising and you're just looking for some good information about that sweet cruise life, cruise ships, ship tours, cruise vlogs, the whole 9 yards, you've come to the right place because that is all we do here. We talk about cruising every single day. We even do a live stream on Wednesday evenings, and we do the news live Sunday mornings at 11. So we recently got off of the Carnival Venezia, which was a wild ride. We've done a bunch of videos about it. Please feel free to watch. We love the ship. The ship is beautiful. People's behavior, maybe not so much. But anyway, let's talk about the food on board because Carnival has many included food options, which I love. There are a few minor technicality issues on board here. One of the problems with Venezia, in my opinion, is that all of the included food options are just kind of mushed together. So, whereas on a lot of the other ships, like for instance, I was on Jubilee in January, there were a lot of food options that are just spread all around the ship, right? So you could go to Guy's Burger, which is up here. You could go to the Lido, which is over here. You could go to Blue Iguana, which is here, Street Eats. They're all over in different places, the deli, pizza place, all of those things. So it spreads the crowd out. Nothing gets overly crowded. Here, everything is kind of bunched together by the Lido Marketplace, which is the buffet. But food is great, so let's talk about it. First off, let's talk about the Lido Marketplace, which is your buffet on board the Carnival Venezia. The buffet is very nice, as is most of the Carnival buffets. You go in and you have your food stations in the middle and you have seating on the outsides. I love this configuration because it gives you a little breather from the crowds and the people. One of my least favorite things is when you're on Norwegian or Royal and you're kind of fighting through those crowds to get your food and then to find a place to sit, and it's just all bunched up together. I don't love that. So in the buffet, it's really nice. You can kind of avoid those crowds. You kind of dash in, get what you're looking for, and dash out. The buffet does get very crowded because all of the food options are there. So there are a lot of people in there. However, we never had a hard time getting to the food. We had a little more of a hard time finding a place to sit, only because a lot of the tables were dirty. They weren't even that crowded sitting there because a lot of people take their food and go to different places. For some reason, there was just a lot of dirty tables. Anywho, food there was very good. I found that there was a lot of selection. Certain days they had different items, like one day we had chicken and mac and cheese. Other days they had a lot of Indian food. You know, there's just a huge selection, as there is on most of the cruise lines. In the buffet, you do get a plethora of options. So buffet, thumbs up. We ate breakfast there a few times. We ate lunch there a few times. Everything was really good. Next up, let's talk about the main dining room. We ate breakfast in the main dining room, we had brunch in the main dining room, and we ate lunch once and dinner once in the main dining room. I just wanted to try it out for everything because some people complain about dinner, but they really like breakfast, so I just wanted to kind of get a feel for everything. We had really good meals. I will say for dinner, in particular, I had fried green tomatoes, which are from the Emeralds menu. They were delicious. And the food, all in all, the food was just really good. Breakfast was great. Brunch is one of my favorite things. Sea Day brunch is so nice. Kind of go there whenever you want. We got some like pancakey things for the table. We got some eggs Benedict. You can get a bunch of different things, and I really enjoy that about brunch. You can get a burger if you want. They have a lot of options on the brunch menu, so I think you'll really enjoy that. Lunch in the main dining room. Again, it's very similar, sandwiches, all of those fun things that you can get. My experience in the main dining room was very good. Service was good, the people were great, the food was great. Again, expectations are really huge. I think breakfast is breakfast, but when it comes to lunch and dinner, this is included food on a cruise. I'm not expecting it to be as good as specialty dining. So if I went in there with that attitude, like, well, this isn't as good as specialty dining, then I'd be disappointed. And then I'd be on here telling you, well, the food's not that great. The real truth of the matter is the food is fine. It's always fine. It's not amazing, right? You're getting a good meal And if you would like to not pay anything additional for your cruise and eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner in the main dining room, I think you'll be pleasantly surprised and happy. As long as you have realistic expectations that you're not out to some Michelin star restaurant, the food's going to be good. You're going to enjoy your meals and you won't have any complaints. Next up, let's talk about Guy's Burger. This was an interesting one for me. When I ate at Guy's Burger on Jubilee, I thought it was really good. You know, you get in line, you pick out whatever type of burger you want, you get all your fixins at the fixin' bar, and then you sit down and enjoy your burger. It was so crowded on this sailing that we had 2 lines, which I didn't realize until I got in line, and I was there for like 10 minutes. So the lines weren't ultra aggressive. It was like a 15-minute wait, which I think is acceptable for Guy's Burger. But I didn't know that the one line was the one where you could pick whatever you wanted and make your own burger. The other line, which I was in, was you're just getting a cheeseburger. So I'm fine with that. I don't need a fancy burger. I got a cheeseburger, french fries, got my fixins, and we were good to go. Meg did the same as well. I wish one of us would have gotten one of the custom ones because they have a special Italian one there since it's Venezia. But hey, we didn't, so it is what it is. The burgers are good. The fries are good. You know, it's better than a burger you would get in the buffet. It's better than a burger on any of the other cruise lines that you would get in the buffet or the main dining room. It's good. I have nothing bad to say about it. Thumbs up for Guy's Burger. Next up, let's talk about La Strada Grill. This is on Deck 5 on the Lanai. This is a great place to go on your first day. It was very quiet. They only do it on sea days. It's just like a little buffet bar there. You go up, they have some like roasted potatoes. They had a couple options there. They had corn on the cob, pulled pork. They had a couple options for lunch on sea days. I thought the food was good. The people there were super nice. You just get a metal tray, you put your food on it. It's like cafeteria, but it tasted really good. The food was very good there. So that's a good like hideaway spot if you want to avoid the crowds. Next up, let's talk about Tomoro, which is your Mex-Italian place, which kind of replaces Blue Iguana if you've been on a bunch of Carnival cruises. They have like breakfast tacos and burritos, and then for lunch you can get a mixture of different things. We only grabbed snacks there, and they were good, so I don't want to give like a glowing or not good recommendation. It was very crowded, so we just ran up and got some snacks there. Everything we had was very good, but just a pretense of we didn't really eat a full meal there. Next up, Pizzeria del Capitano. It's all the way in the back of the buffet. It's one thing I should say. So Tomodora, if you're looking ahead at the Lido Marketplace, Tomodora is in the front of the buffet on the right side. Guy's Burger's in the front of the buffet on the left side. Then you go through the doors, you're in the buffet. If you go all the way to the back, you're going to get Pizzeria del Capitano on the right. You're going to get the Seafood Shack on the left, which is a la carte, which we'll talk about when we do specialty dining. But like I said, everything gets really crowded because it's all mushed together in the buffet area there. Anytime I went to Pizzeria del Capitano, it was about a 20 to 25 minute wait. Look, if you just want some pizza, it's pizza. I say this about almost every cruise line, from Royal with Sorrento's to NCL with their pizza on the buffet, and Carnival. The exception being MSC, I think their pizza is excellent. On Carnival, it's just, you know, it's drunk pizza. It's pizza that you would get late at night if you're just looking for something to eat. It's fine. We grabbed pizza a couple times. It is a long wait. A lot of people get like, you know, it's the same issue with buffets all the time. People wait in line, and then you're waiting in line for like 20 minutes, and they get like 16 slices, and then you have to wait like 10 minutes till they reload the pies. But look, that happens with all buffets everywhere. So just something to be aware of. Don't get frustrated in line. People in front of you are going to get a lot of slices, and it's fine. There's nothing you can do about it. So the pizza's fine. It's good. So last but not least, let's talk about the deli. Biggest complaint about the deli is it's just in an impossible spot. It's in the middle of the buffet, in the middle section. If you're waiting in line there, it's all clumped up. People are getting aggravated the whole time. This was the one thing that I didn't think was just like good schematically. None of it's great because it's all by the buffet. But when they were refurbing the ship or kind of revamping it for Carnival from Costa, there's nothing they could really do. There's not a whole lot of places that you could put this. I think probably one of the biggest things since this ship was built originally for the China market, the casino is huge, which it's always pretty huge on Carnival anyway. So I think if the casino wasn't as big, then you would probably have some of those things on deck 4 there with the casino. But with the casino being so big, there are really no other places to put these food options. The atrium's too small, the little area around the atrium's too small. So there's nothing they could do about it. The deli is in an awful spot. Everybody there is getting pissed off about people cutting in line because there's no good way to do the lines. So it's right in the middle of the buffet, and there's literally food on this side, the deli on this side, and it's just complete chaos. We had some sandwiches there. They're fine. You get your normal deli food there. Soups, sandwiches. Soups were good. Sandwiches were good. It's just a frustrating event that you will get sucked into. So just don't let it bother you. If you really want something from the deli, jump in line and try not to get affected by the other people. That is it for the included food. Everything we ate was good. The food was really good on Carnival. It was the highlight of the cruise for me. So that is it. Let me know below if you have any questions, if you want to know if they have something or they don't. Really appreciate you watching the video. If you found it helpful or useful, we would love for you to like the video and please subscribe to our channel. Come along, join us on this fun journey here, learning and going on all these different cruises. So much fun. Come join us and we really appreciate it. Happy cruising and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.